Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as always, we'll be talking about our weekly Torah portion, Parshas Shelach. I can say about every Torah portion, this is a central Torah portion, but yes, in this weekly Torah portion, the event takes place that defines the entire Jewish history. This is a story of the spies. But before, as an introduction, I want to go back to the phrase from the Babylonian Talmud in Masechet Makot that I pretty often coming back to this phrase because it's mind-boggling phrase that gives a totally new perspective of the Jewish vision of the world. It says that the person is led in the way that he wants to be led. That if you choose this way, if you when you ask Hashem for something, you should ask for the specific thing, not show me the right path. No, this is the path that I want. This is the path that I want to go, and this is what the Bible sages in Talmud said, that the person is led by the path that he or she wants to go. This phrase gives an absolutely different perspective to the story of the spies. Let's go back to the story. The Jewish people come to the borders of the land of Israel, and Hashem promises this land, but Moshe Rabbeinu decided on his own that we should send the spies, which is absolutely normal practice in the warfare, and they traveling the land for 40 days. They're coming back with the grapes, with the beauty of the land, but 10 out of 12 gives the wrong report, and basically they're saying that it's a land with the giants and it's eating the inhabitants, and we cannot conquer this land. And the Jewish people start to cry why we came here, and they follow the spies and the media propaganda. At this moment, the spies are dying on the spot. The Jewish people were sentenced to stay in the desert for 40 years until the generation of the Exodus will be changed to the new generation, the generation that was born in freedom. This was the day that started it all, the 9th of Av, that Shem said that today you are crying without a reason. This will be the day of the cry for entire history of our people. And you know, this is the most tragical day in our history. And there are many perspectives to understand what was the story, how they could do that. And this was the question that the famous explanation of Rabbi based on the earlier commentaries explained, that they didn't want anything bad. What they wanted the Jewish people to be able to study Torah, which is the source of everything, the Torah that we received in the desert and should be studied freely without any distraction. Now, what will happen in the land of Israel? This our sages in Talmud asking the same question. If you will plow on time, if you harvest on time, you will not have time for Torah study, we were constantly busy. And what the spies decided, they say, listen, we live in the desert on a complete godly welfare. We have a man, we have the clouds of glory, we have the well of Miriam, and we support it completely, and we are free, and we have a free mind to study Torah. But if you came to land of Israel, we need to start the war, we need to develop the military, we need to build the country, infrastructure, business, government, and so on. We will not have time for the most important thing. Is Moshe Rabbeinu successor Yeshua says, that you should study Torah day and night. And the spy said, why we need to go to land of Israel? We can stay in the desert. Torah was given in the desert. We have a complete godly support. We have a free time and free mind to study Torah. Unfortunately, this was their misunderstanding. They meant good, but what they want to just to stay in the desert and be free from any obligation to this world. However, Judaism is not that. The Torah is given to us in order to practice it. And the practice of the Torah, it's a military, it's a government, it's a country, it's infrastructure, it's business, and everything else that should be done in land of Israel. But if you will look at this story, if the decision to give a false report by the spies and the Jewish people that followed them, they basically got whatever they want. Because yes, the spies, yes, they died right away, but they stay in the desert. And the Jewish people who followed them, they followed this idea that to stay in the desert under complete godly support and just study Torah, they stayed for the whole their life in the desert, free from all obligations of working in the land of Israel and fighting in the land of Israel, and they have free time to study Torah under the godly support of man, clouds of glory, and the well of Miriam. Basically, whatever they want, they got. Punishment of not, or it's or not, I don't know. But I know one thing for sure. When you ask something from God, God will hear your prayers, and He might answer and respond positively what you think you want for yourself. So be very careful what you're wishing for. Thank you very much. Good luck. I see you next week.